Hey Cancer Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. Let's jump right into it. What do you need to hear today? I hope you all are doing well. Let's see. Messages for Cancer. You got Uranus and you got the 8th house. You can either have Scorpio or Aquarius in your chart or both, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. Bottom of the deck you have in Aquarius. Okay, it says use an unconventional way. What's new and different about, and then your vision. Okay. So your spiritual message here is about your vision. Whatever vision you're holding for your life right now, Spirit is bringing attention to that and telling you to use an unconventional method or way of accomplishing something in your physical world. And as far as your money, we have what's new and different about it. Okay, so we'll have to see why you pulled that. You got the 8th house, which is Scorpio energy. The house of death and rebirth, transformation, endings and new beginnings. Also sex, taxes, things of that nature. The physical world, there's a major change coming for you when it comes to your mental space or your money. You have the mysteries of life, and then your spiritual message is personal power. All right, and then you have Uranus. And it says, your physical world, there's an unexpected change. Wow, you got a major change, an unexpected change, and use an unconventional way. Okay, so anyway, I don't know if this M is for money or mental. It might be mental. It says a different way of looking at something. Yeah, so it's telling you to look at something from a different perspective when it comes to your spiritual message, an unusual example of. Okay. You could be, I don't know, maybe you're experiencing some kind of epiphanies or divine downloads. Uranus is all about being very free-spirited, innovative. So something here about you being like an Aquarius, okay? Unless, like I said, you're dealing with an Aquarius, you could be. But that's all about new beginnings. This is giving me new beginnings. So let's see why you pulled these cards. Let's see why you pulled in Aquarius. Oh no, y'all ripped one of my cards. Okay, let's see. Why'd you pull in Aquarius? What is this unconventional way? What's new and different? And your vision. What's going on with that? Are you keeping it a secret? Because I can't get a card. What is in Aquarius, Spirit? Okay, this is funny. What is in Aquarius? Yeah, y'all, I don't know if y'all are still figuring something out, or you have intention, number 31. Number 31 could be significant. It says lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. Oh, wow. So I feel like Spirit is telling you you're somebody that you have to handle a different way. Somebody who's just a bit too comfortable with you handling them the same way that you've always handled them. Somebody could be 31. Somebody could be born on the 31st. It doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody you're connected to. So when it comes to your vision, maybe for, I don't know, this could be work, this could be love, this could be any kind of relationship or any kind of situation. You're being told to use an unconventional method because it's like something that's too predictable. You know, I'm hearing the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Y'all know that I think that's a Bible verse, right? So you can have all the best intentions and you can still be led down the wrong path, is what I'm getting here. Like your intentions don't necessarily matter when you're dealing with certain people. Like you could want the best, you could want to give them the best, but if they can't see that, because it says that a lack of personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess, meaning that like you could be taking instruction from someone else, and this is telling you to be free-spirited. Aquarius people are leaders. Aquarius people are eccentric and rebellious. Yeah, so and it's also about freedom. Like I said, innovation. This is expect the unexpected. Something is too predictable. We're gonna have to see what that is with the tarot. And it feels like something you've been doing in regards to another person or a situation where people have gotten way too comfortable, or a person has gotten way too comfortable with you behaving in a certain manner. You gotta switch it up on that. Okay, let's see what's going on in the 8th house. You got a major change in the 8th house. And like I said, this is the house of death, sex. And not death in the sense of somebody dying, but transformation death, like death and rebirth. So like I said, it's time to switch it up. It's time to do something a new way. This doesn't have to be about a relationship, though. It says assistance with access, number 10. Yeah, that's the ending of a cycle. 10s are endings of cycles. It says it is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Okay, wow. So some of you could need help. You could need assistance dealing with a person, dealing with a situation. It doesn't have to be from people, though. This could be support coming from your guides, your angels, your ancestors, whatever you believe in, God, the universe. Everybody believes in different stuff, and I'm all for whatever you believe in. So this could also be mentioning maybe pride. Like some of you could be a bit prideful about asking for help. You know what I mean? Like in your time of need. Scorpios, which is the 8th house, Scorpios are stubborn. They are fixed signs. So it feels like something, I just feel like something is stuck. It's predictable. And you might need, like I said, this assistance might not be from human beings. This could be something you're praying about. Yeah, I was just so emotional before I started this reading because I just had a rough night. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't believe in like rehashing it. It is what it is. But it wasn't anything. It didn't have anything to do for personal or anything like that. It was just something that, it was my mistake. I made a mistake and it was costly. And so I was just like, you know what? Just a little bit pissed about it. But I'm like, who can I be mad at? It was my, it was my own mistake. But it's just like my fiance, like he reached out this morning. I don't know why I'm sharing this, because I normally don't talk about my business on here like this, but I wanted to share this. So maybe this means something, because with assistance and access, like he reached out to me this morning. He's at work and I got him sick, so he's sick now too. But anyway, so he reached out to check on me. Like, that's the kind of man he is. He'll put himself second. Like, are you okay? Are the kids okay? And so I just got so emotional because I'm like, there's so many, I'm sure, women and men in the world who would just kill to have that kind of partner. I just feel so lucky, so blessed. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like a sad cry. It was more like a, wow. Like, I mean, I've known this man for a long time now, but it's just that he just never ceases to amaze me with the kindness that he shows. And I wish that on everybody. I wish for everybody to have that kind of partner. So I don't know, maybe some of y'all are going through something where you're looking for that. Maybe that's why I'm sharing this, just to let y'all know that they do exist. They do exist. And I mean, nobody's perfect. You're gonna go through stuff with anybody, but it's like, if somebody is worth it, you just got to put your best foot forward and give them the best of you too. So I don't know why I'm sharing that. But let's move on. What's going on with Uranus? You got an unexpected change coming to your physical world. A different way of looking at something when it comes to your mental space, and when it comes to your spirituality. An unusual example of something. So Uranus is the house of friendships, community, networking, innovation, spontaneity. What is this? Like I said, I just feel like you need to switch something up. We have it. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. Number 32 is here. Eternal gatekeeper. Acknowledge, assert, and protect what is right for you. This is like you liberating yourself, breaking free in some kind of way. I don't know if somebody's been trying to control you. I don't know what this could be. You got moving forward. Number 28. Moving forward is the Chariot. And look, y'all see this bird here, like a shadow in the sand of a bird. You don't even realize this is that ancestral protection. I keep telling y'all, I don't know. I mean, I know that water signs are very spiritual signs. In particular, I mean, Cancer and Pisces really strongly, but Scorpio as well. But it's like every time I'm doing your reading, you get some kind of message about like angelic support, because that's what the birds represent. Spiritual messengers, support. This could be an ancestor or something showing up here. Some of you could start seeing a lot of birds, a lot of feathers. I saw a feather the other day and I was like, I wonder what that means. Because I don't see feathers often. I don't think it's as usual for you to just see feathers lying around, but you could see something like that. I feel like somebody's like dropping clues or hints towards you. And then when I look at her walking in this sand here, you see her footprints. Even though there's only one set of footprints, I feel like this bird here is to suggest the footprints prayer. Y'all know that, right? When you feel like you're walking alone and you saw the set of footprints, it wasn't your footprints, it was God carrying you. That always makes me emotional too, so I'm gonna move on. I love that poem. I love it so much. When I heard it as a little kid, I was like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. I just saw a dove again, and I think I told either you or Leo, I don't think it was Taurus, that y'all could see a dove. It's something significant about a bird. Somebody could even have a bird as a pet. Or you can see a bird today that's going to catch your attention. That's a messenger. What's going on here with needing to switch things up? Because somebody then got into predictable. Yeah, the Knight of Cups here. See, somebody is so used to you being Johnny on the spot for them. Big heart, following your heart, showing up. And this is Pisces energy. My fiance is a Pisces, and this is the kind of person who would make the kind of concessions for you that I was talking about. Wow, this could also be a new lover coming towards you. It could be a Pisces. It could be any water sign. But this is your knight in shining armor. And that's what he is for me. So, yeah. That's interesting that would be the first card to come out. So, I feel like expect something different here. And also switch it up on somebody. Because the Knight of Cups is very diplomatic. He is a peacemaker. He is a mediator. Somebody could be so used to you breaking the ice with them if y'all fall out. The Knight of Cups kind of walks on eggshells, you know. He don't want to disturb anybody's peace. He's very cognizant of the fact that, you know, a misstep could cause a conflict, and he doesn't necessarily like that. He represents passivity. This could be the way you've been towards someone. I'm just looking at this horse here, and they're getting ready to cross a body of water. I don't know how the horse is going to cross a body of water, but the horse is, you see how his leg is up, right? Like as if to say, I'm not going in that water, right? For some of you, this is about staying out of your feelings when it comes to a particular person. So maybe somebody tries to gaslight you, and it's like they're used to you responding, but that's a form of control, because it says here that this person, it draws you into their game of chess. So it's like you gotta find a way to out strategize this person. You gotta be like an Aquarius, because Aquarius, let me tell you something. One of my best female friends is an Aquarius, and baby, when I need to problem solve and I'm stuck in my very cerebral mind, but in a different way than hers, because she's a fixed sign too. Woo, the way I call her and she give me the best. She be like, girl, let me tell you what you're gonna do. This is step one. You're going to do this. And every time she tells me things to do, I follow it. It works out perfectly. She know how to get you out of a bind. She's just like, she's good at that. So you can have a lot of Aquarius in your chart. Or like I said, you need to be like an Aquarius right now. Aquarians, the good thing about Aquarians is they are, even though they are fixed signs, they're still kind of head over heart. They are, I mean, you know, they love hard, they're loyal, they're all of these things, but at the same time, when they know they need to cut something off, they'll be like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So I feel like, yeah, standing your ground. I feel like I should take this. You can have a Leo Mars placement. Something is happening over the next week where you're going to have to assert yourself. This is about protecting your peace. This is your well-being. So this is you protecting your well-being. You know that there's somebody that triggers you. And they're so used to you being kind of passive towards them, nice towards them, giving them a lot of grace. They are so used to that it's like you have to do something to switch it up on them. Y'all, I'm looking at his thighs here, and it just made me think about how on TikTok everybody was talking about Kendrick Lamar's thighs when he was performing at the Super Bowl. And then that's just making me think of how short Kendrick Lamar is, but how at the same time he carries this very masculine, alpha kind of energy, even though he is on the shorter side. So some of you could be short, even though the Knight of Cups is tall, but you could be short. I feel like the part of you that's showing up as the biggest part of you is your heart, because this is the heart. You have a big heart, but you got to protect it, because not everybody values decent people. Isn't that so shitty? Like, how do you not value decent people? But people don't. They just don't. I'm going to move on. What's going on with the 8th house and assistance with access? The 9 of Swords. See, some of you could be anxious or nervous about something. You could be worried about something. Y'all pull this card all the time. It must be a lot of you worried about something. This is sleepless nights. This is the dark night of the soul. The signs I'm seeing here are Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, and Taurus, and Leo. You could be worried about any of those signs. Or this is just you worrying at night. It says a major change. I don't know if you're anxious about a major change, because this is anxiety. It's also trauma, though. And it's telling you to focus on your personal power when it comes to your spirituality. So if you're going through a dark night of the soul, even though it is very difficult, y'all, but it's transformative. That's why you got this 8th house here. So when it comes to something that you're thinking about, this is an overactive imagination, intrusive thoughts, expecting the worst case scenario or living your worst nightmare. Almost because you magnetized it, because that's what this card is all about. Like thinking about something so much that it becomes reality, and you're like, damn, I knew this was going to happen. But see, I knew this was going to happen. I call this the law of attraction in reverse. So this is the negative aspect of the law of attraction, where you're like, I know this is going to happen. I just know this is going to happen. And then when it happens, you're like, I knew it was going to happen. But it's really because you kind of magnetized it. And that's not to blame you for anything. But some of you are just anxious about asking for help about something. What is this? Could be money related. The 3 of Cups. Y'all pull this card every time too. It could be something about a friendship here. This is also support, though, and it's telling you to ask for assistance. Some of you could be nervous about asking a friend for help, because this is friendship. This is like people that you trust, people that you love and know very well. Cancer, Mercury, July 2nd through the 11th. So, yeah, it's definitely giving you a nervous about something, maybe to do with asking for assistance, because this 3 of Cups is definitely assistance, support. Some of you have a hard time asking people for help. So, Spirit, what is your message here? Because you're being told to not do that, to ask for assistance. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. I don't like asking for help either, y'all. I don't. I really don't. I like to figure it out on my own, and that's not good. Yeah, you got the moon here. You can have a lot of pride. Some of you can have pride about asking people for help. You can have fear. I mean, you know, some of you, your biggest fear is like people saying that you owe them or you ask them for something. You know what I'm saying? This is an independent energy, a confident energy, an energy of pride. And I always feel like the right people will just kind of know. Like the people that really know and love and care about you could be talking to you and sensing something. Don't shut them out at this time. Let them help you. You know you block people's blessings when you don't let them help you. Now, I'm not going to ask for help. Most of the time I'm not. But if a person offers, even though it's still hard for me to take it, I will, you know, I will always think about that. You're blocking this person's blessings, let them help you, you know, depending on who the person is. You don't take help from everybody, because some people are not necessarily trying to bless you. But, you know, you just have to use your spirit of discernment. Some of you are definitely going through some shadow work, though. You got the dark night of the soul, and the moon is shadow work. Could be an ego death you're going through here. Because like I said, the 8th house is the house of death. And it is transformative. So there could be something here about pride and when it comes to your emotions, having a hard time letting people in, letting people see you in a vulnerable state. Because this card is being a strong friend. This is suffering in silence, wearing a brave face. So there are things that you're going through. Some of you could even be partying with friends, having fun, but they don't realize. Some of you are the strong friend, because this is the friend, and this is the strong friend cards. So it's definitely given that. But I feel like let people help you, because I'm sure you help them. You're a Cancer. This is you. Cancer, Pisces energy. I feel like you're emotionally available to people. The Queen of Wands is a confident, a confidant, a confidant. She's somebody who's in your corner, supporting you, encouraging you, a catalyst for growth. I mean, this could be somebody in your corner. There could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius who's willing to help you. Somebody could be having issues with their car, because I'm seeing it looks like a junkyard back here. I guess these are supposed to be like junkyard dogs. Somebody could have watched wrestling back in the day. I remember the junkyard dog. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but I remember him when I was a little kid. My cousins used to watch wrestling. Yeah, I don't know. Something about wrestling could be significant. That's weird for me to pick that up. And that made me think about my cousin, who was really, really, really... He and I were the same age, and I mean, he's been gone now for 20 years, but he lost his life at a young age. That might be significant. That might be what somebody's worried about. Because like I said, the 8th house is the house of death. So I wonder if you're, I don't know, some of you could be going through something like that. He was an Aries. This is an Aries card. Kind of interesting that I would think about that. I had a dream about his mother last night too. That's interesting. Some of you could have, there could be an Aries in your energy, because his mother is an Aries too. I don't know what the dream was, but my aunt was in my dream last night. And the Queen of Wands is an aunt. So there could be something about an aunt here. That's interesting. This is all interesting. I'm seeing a friend or an aunt that could be assisting you or helping you. Or maybe this is who you're worried about. I don't know. But ask for help. I feel like somebody will be willing to help you. And I feel like this is a person that will take your secrets to the grave. This is not the kind of person who would throw it back in your face, even though you can have fears about that. Maybe it's happened to you before. Let's move on. What's going on with Uranus and Eternal Gatekeeper? And you got the King of Pentacles, y'all. Who is this King of Pentacles in your life? This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because they come out every single day. Now, this could obviously be you. I feel like some of you could be working on something big, because the King of Pentacles is like bettering yourself, but this could also be like a masculine. Now, the thing is, I was reading through my notes last night, because I continuously study my cards, and one of the things that I always forget to mention about the King of Pentacles is he's a married man. So this could be a married man investing in you, and it could be professionally. It does not have to be romantically, but let's see who this King of Pentacles is. This is Taurus, Mercury energy, but it could be any earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is also leveling up. It's a promotion. It's a raise. It's a new home. You got the Ten of Swords. See, this is what I'm talking about. Who is this person, y'all? An unexpected change to your physical world. You get the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is Gemini energy, and it's betrayal. It's backstabbing energy. And y'all know what I keep telling y'all with the gatekeeper, that some of y'all are dealing with a financially stable masculine who feels like they're in control. And I don't like it. That's for some of you. Others of you, this is a breakthrough. The Ten of Wands, why am I calling it the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Swords is about hitting a rock bottom, especially like maybe in a job or something like that. And this is you maybe doing something on your own. He is an entrepreneur. So maybe some of you are just tired of working for other people. And now you're like, you know what? Like I said at the beginning, when I couldn't get a card, you could be planning something, but you're not telling anybody. That could definitely be what this is. I mean, the moon is secrets, things that are hidden. So you could be definitely working on something. Some of you are doing something with friends, professionally. It could be something in the limelight. Like I've been telling y'all, the Queen of Wands is someone in the limelight. But I just feel like for your well-being, you're protecting yourself. You're doing something different. It's like no more predictability here. You're acting like an Aquarius. Aquarians are good at keeping people on their feet, on their toes. So like I said, this could be somebody coming to help you out. This could be somebody proposing a new job for you if you're looking for that. Because this is definitely giving like something is at a dead end. Rock bottom. It's like this cannot go any longer. For some of you, somebody's addiction could be showing up here. Yeah, somebody's addiction could be showing up. The Ten of Swords is somebody's addiction hitting a rock bottom. But it's also a dead end job, you know. So, what is this? What's the King of Pentacles? The Strength card. Leo energy. I'm hearing Britney Spears, Stronger Than Yesterday, and she is an Aquarius. Now it's nothing but my way, my son, my loneliness ain't killing me no more. I'm sure y'all probably heard that song before. I don't listen to Britney Spears. I just know those lyrics to that song. So you're stronger than yesterday is what I'm hearing. It says acknowledge, assert, and protect what is right for you. This is you definitely being assertive. The thing about the Strength card, though, is soft power. It's not the type of power where you got to get loud with anybody. It's just a real cool, calm, and collected. You're coming across as a boss here. I don't know what you're working on, but I feel like your confidence is here. This is self-confidence. It's also compassion. Be compassionate with yourself. I feel like you're going through something, but you got this infinity symbol here, the number 8. And that talks about what goes around comes around, karma. I feel like you got dharma, good karma. Yeah, look at this. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Some of you got some good news coming. Oh my God, I just said good karma. This is karma. Wow, the Judgment card. And look, the High Priestess. Trust your instincts right now. And the Empress. With the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, you got nothing but good news coming. It's coming over the next 8 days for some of you. I'm not going to pull any more of these cards, but you're moving forward in your life. Let me read this one again. Some of you could be pregnant or getting pregnant. I got the Empress in my hand, and then look at this pregnant woman here. It's also creative power, and it's the number 12, which breaks down to the number 3. Somebody could be born on the 3rd, the 12th, the 1st, the 2nd. Someone could be 28, but number 3 is the Empress. You got the High Priestess and the Empress. Like I said, some of you are playing your cards close to your chest. You're up to something creative, some kind of endeavor. I'm definitely seeing a lot of abundance show up here for you with the Empress and the King of Pentacles. This is big. This could be a new home. This could be a new job. This could be you creating a baby. Both of these are pregnancy. This is hidden pregnancy. Somebody could be announcing a pregnancy. You could be getting an invitation to something. I think I talked about that the other day. The Page of Cups is the baby. The Page of Pentacles is the baby. The Ace of Swords can be pregnancy, fertility. With the Judgment card, that's a spirit baby. Oh, we talked about this the other day. Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think all the signs are here. Taurus and Libra, Cancer and Pisces. The initials B and J, B or J could be significant. And then you got Mercury and Sagittarius showing up here the next 8 days. Some major good news is coming your way. Whatever this is a potential for a breakthrough. See, you went from the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a painful cycle, to the breakthrough, starting all over again, a new way of thinking about something, a bright idea, creative endeavors. You're up to something, and it's a workable plan. This is good news regarding your finances here. This is the unexpected change that's coming your way. Somebody could be graduating. Somebody's child is graduating. This could be a literal graduation, or this could be a figurative, metaphoric graduation here. But you're about to break ground or break through in some kind of way here. I feel like you passed the spiritual test. You've learned a lesson here. This is Judgment Day. And this is also a life review. You could be getting clarity about something you felt stuck about. Anything else I'm seeing? I just see a bunch of good news. A bunch of good news. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Y'all take what you can from that. Because it's going to be different for everybody. I'm seeing babies. I'm seeing promotions. I'm seeing homes. I'm seeing new money, new jobs, or self-employment. Just split the deck again on the Ten of Swords. And then look, financial breathing room. Something that you're manifesting is coming. And then you got the Page of Cups under that. Like I said, good news. This is you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It could be something about your child. Somebody's child could be healing and overcoming an addiction here. Some of you are praying really hard for that. I see that. Wow, the Page of Pentacles. You're getting repeating energy. And then you have an Earth Angel showing up here with the Temperance card. And this is symbiosis. Being in a state of healthy balance, flow. Somebody could be learning to do things in moderation. This is coming out of addiction. Learning to do things in moderation. It's in baby steps, though. It's healing. It's patience. It's harmony. Wow, y'all, this is good. Somebody could be going to rehab. If it's, you know, someone that you love and care about who might be struggling with addiction. It's not easy, you know. And I feel like some of you are praying really, really hard. And I feel like they're going to get success. Now, obviously, it's not going to be overnight success. Addiction is tough. But, you know, I feel like somebody's going to start putting their best foot forward. It could even be you. For some of you, you could even just be healing like from a breakup or something and just ready to move forward. But you have a spirit guide. And I also feel like some of you could be meeting someone. The Temperance card for me sometimes can be like meeting someone that's an Earth Angel. So somebody in the physical realm that's actually going to assist you. And maybe that's why you have assistance with access here. Somebody's going to help open up an opportunity for you. Some of you need to pay off a debt or something like that with the 8th house here. And there's going to be some angelic support or some physical support. And that could be that King of Pentacles or So an Earth sign person or Sagittarius could be helping you out. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. See y'all next time. Peace.